Hello, everyone. I didn't really think this through. The camera's on the side, and I didn't feel like moving the angle of it because of the fact that I don't want to have to like redo stuff. Basically, um, eventually I'm gonna put my DSLR like back over here because I feel like that might work best. Plus I can zoom in and out, and the picture quality is pretty. I mean, I like this camera as well. It's just I wish I could zoom in and out, but you can't do that too easily on webcams without their third-party software, which is annoying. But anyway, this isn't about this what you're seeing. Don't worry about it. Basically, I'm here to summarize what happens between episode 13 and episode 14 of Little Rocket Lab, because there is no episode 14. It goes from 13 to 15. I have looked, like I have everything open, and I'm like, where is it? I don't have a whole lot of videos left in here because usually once I upload stuff, I delete it. But I've got like the Animal Crossing stuff from recently. I have Little Rocket Lab 15 through the finale, which is 25 videos total. Resident Evil 7 stuff, some other things that have yet to be uploaded, but I have no idea what happened to 14. And unfortunately, 14 is one of like the major things that happens. Like a lot of stuff happens in that episode. I don't know if I recorded it and somehow deleted it, or if it was supposed to be like edited into like a bigger episode, because I know until I turned off VSync, that's one of the weird things about Little Rocket Lab, is that when VSync was on, it was crashing my computer for some reason. I don't really know why. I guess there's just some kind of conflict between it and the drivers or whatever. Like it would work fine for a while, and then it would just lock up. And it would lock up my whole PC, and I'm like, this game doesn't, like, this is a tiny game. It's not that graphically intensive. What is going on? And then I turned off VSync, and everything was magically fine. So I usually just keep VSync off on most things if I can, as long as it doesn't cause like massive tearing or anything like that. So basically, what happened between episodes 13 and what's episode 15, but I'll call episode 14. I'll call this episode 14 and a half, even though there's no Little Rocket Lab happening in it because it's just me talking about it. So I think we were working on stage 2 of the rocket, and we got all of the stuff made and turned in. And basically what happens is, much like with the first part of the rocket, there were some slight fitment issues. And your aunt is like, oh, it's fine, we'll figure it out. Sometimes these things take time. But you, being the little firecracker you are, you're like, no, I'm going to work through the night, and I'm going to get this fixed now because you know, she's kind of in a rush because she wants to be recognized and praised, and like, not in a bad way. It's just like, this has been her dream and also the dream of her aunt and deceased mom. So yeah, she's like, okay, we're going to get this done right now. Unfortunately, I think she's working on it. If I remember correctly, because by the time I talk about this, it's been months since I played this game. Like I did all of those episodes, and now they're coming out. I believe she falls asleep, like working on it, because she's working way too late and working too hard, and screws something up, and then a fire happens. And thankfully, she gets out. Toasty saves her, but Toasty also gets like destroyed because rubble and stuff falls on him. Like a bunch of ceiling tiles are. You'll see in the next episodes that come out. Like the next major thing is fixing the rocket lab, because basically that causes like problems and makes it so that you have to repair the place before you can even keep working on the rocket. And obviously the town is a little bit against working on the rocket because they're like, look, that was really dangerous, and thankfully it was contained, but just think of what would have happened if it hadn't been. And obviously, like, main character feels really bad for herself and like everybody, because she's like, oh, but also it's kind of annoying too, because like everybody's helped a bit with blueprints and all that, but overall, like, all of the work has been on you And that's one of the things that I was like kind of complaining about through the game. I was like, man, I really wish this was multiplayer because there's a lot to deal with by yourself, which they kind of rectify a bit in the later episodes. But yeah, that's basically a quick and dirty summarization of what happened with the second portion of the rocket. There's an issue, so you try to work through the night to fix it because you want to get things done so they can realize their dream and but you make a mistake, causes a fire, messes up the lab a bit, so you have to fix it, and you're not feeling so great. And so that's where we start off episode 14, which is technically episode 15, but we won't worry about it. We'll just keep going. I mean, at least I have this explanation. Like, it's annoying because usually with games like these, I want to record the actual story bits because a lot of the episodes are just me like making a bunch of stuff and trying to do research, but failing because you need to make like a million things, which, by the way, I found out after I beat the game, spoilers, you can do a hard mode where I think you need to get like 20 times more materials to do each task. And I was like, no, this game already took me like 30 hours plus. Like, this took a long time. No need for that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. There's too long didn't read. You try to rush stuff at the rocket lab, it backfires, and now you have to fix the lab and you feel bad, and everybody's kind of unsure of the future of the rocket lab. So yeah, thank you for being here for episode 13.5 of Little Rocket Lab. Episode 14 will go up later on today, and you'll be able to see how things go from there. So yeah, thanks for listening. Sorry I screwed up and somehow 100% lost like an hour or so chunk of gameplay, but sometimes it happens, you know? And I like this series, so I don't want to just stop it there to be like, oh, I screwed up. No, we'll they're going to keep uploading. Just unfortunately, you're going to miss that key stuff. God, like I can't even like go back and redo it just to be like, oh, look at this scene. But yeah, you just got to take my word for it. Maybe if I play through the game again at some point, I'll record that and be like, look, the thing that I screwed up on. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your patience as I upload these episodes and things.